we don't know their relatives? If we are all running away, if we are all doing this, if we are all living, allowing these people to get through these difficulties that we are getting through, because they are the ones, all these politicians, they are the ones doing all these things. That is why they're holding our leader. Ask yourself, why would these people spend their whole money, millions, to go and get our leader back, so that they're going to shut him up, so that they will forget him? The same thing, ask yourself. Our PM, they did the same thing. Then you don't ask yourself, why are they going each time we have a mouthpiece that is coming to speak for us? The only thing they do, they want to shut him up. And you ask yourself as a man, how long are these people going to be insulting us? How long are these people going to be making the strangers, the Fulanis, to have the guts to talk to us? They select some criminals. Tell me any innocent politician or any good man that is in politics in that zoo. The country where you and I live, that we are everywhere, we respect their laws. When we want to do something, we think about their laws. Why can't we apply such in our nation, in our place, in our home that God give to us? We buy houses everywhere. We invest in other man's country. You're even afraid of having something in your own place. Then how do you tell me that if you check being a human being, how can I be in another man's land and I'm comfortable? And someone is taking over your place. Then if your place is not okay, what do you do to fix it up? That is why when people talk about prayers, it makes me mad. The people that should be about prayers, that should be praying, they should be the one praying. They should be the one cooking. They should be the one trying to force their husbands, their boyfriends, to go out there and get them their freedom. Because they are the one that suffers most. They are the one that their children are being killed. They are the one who carry us from so much. That is what they are supposed to do. We men, what we are supposed to do, are supposed to be in the war front, are supposed to be the one fighting this war, whichever way, financially and whatever other way, which other way wise. So please, my fellow Biafrans, every day we come, we talk. Every day we come, we talk. I'm not saying we should stop talking. No. We should not stop talking. We should even spread the news. I keep saying this. If there's anywhere, we should spread it even inside the whole villages for our people to know the truth. Because when all our people begin to know the truth, all these saboteurs will stop. Because it will be hard for you to come and deceive anybody. It will be hard for you to come and tell somebody rubbish, and the person will be listening to you, or the person will not know where to belong or who is doing whatever he's doing. So please, my brothers, it's not how much or how many times we spend listening, but it is all about the action that we are taking. And where is our action going? We that are not in the bush, we that are not carrying the guns, our action should be on the agenda. Our action should be on what we contribute. Nothing is small, nothing is little, my brothers. Nothing is little. Those who think that you want to be because you think you want to sabotage, you are there. The enemies are taking over your land. Ask yourself, when they take away your land, when they marry your sisters, when they take over your women, they take away your country. What is happening in Turkey? What is happening in Syria, in Iran, in Iraq, started happening to us. What will you tell yourself? Because these things happen before you. And you have all the time, all the privilege, all the time that you need in the world to do something. But you did not do what you were supposed to do. Ask yourself, what will be of you then? when your children ask you what you did. I yield for now. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mazi Afam, Azi Iziane. Yeah, thank you very much for that submission. MJ, are you there? Monday Joseph, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Good evening. I greet everyone. I greet everyone. All protocol observes. I really love everyone. What brought us together and what bind us is Biafra. And really appreciate that. Yes. As we can see, what I'm observing, what's going on around, the war has never ended, and I'm sorry, no matter how aggressive they can be, they cannot defeat the people of light. But it's just the gullible ones among them, the ones that refuse to yield instruction or to listen to instruction and yield to voice of reason, reasoning, that will fall victim to these people. And I believe that our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, has done spectacular well, and our PM, in his wisdom, God has helped him to establish a working and a very, very wonderful body, and that is the BRGIE, Government in Exile, to give us a voice. With the key of the government in exile, we can open any door around the world. Like I said earlier on, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, tried his best to knock at doors, but he could not get serious attention because they were actually thinking maybe he was just feeling that way. Yes, the world is aware of Biafran genocide. They are very well aware. But the genuinity of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, yes, you see, diplomatically, some people will be like looking at him that you might be right, but what if this is just your opinion? So, with this, irrespective of the person who is currently anchoring the ship, the world will listen, because already our leader has made it possible. Because many of us here, I can tell you, when he started, might not be his fan. But as time goes on, we started reasoning with him that yes, you are telling the truth. So it is the light that he represents that attracted us all here to follow his trail. And we follow it down to our PM, which is Mazi Simon Ekpa, knowing fully well, and he himself always said it, Akam Dokocha. And we'll find out that yes, this man is clean. We found the truth in him. And that same, the children of light will always follow the light. So we followed him. I don't know if I'm speaking the mind of many of us here, or I'm talking from my own experience. While listening to him, he being our spokesperson, our mouthpiece, he established Biafran Republic Government in Exile, which the headquarters is in Maryland, United States of America. So we followed him. Then, having seen that our APM, which is our acting minister, telling the truth as well, so many accountability group, people who has gone, asking him to give them accounts of what they did not keep in his hands. So he's standing his ground. Many of us here, we noticed from the disrespect they were actually according to him. And with that led us to be on the right path because we are children of light. Yeah, I don't know 30 in person. I don't know 1 million. I don't know Asi. I don't know Simon Ekpa Obi Chicago. I don't know Emeka. I do not know Minister Stowe, Mr. Snow, Biafra. I do not know anybody. What I know is our shared goal. So with this light that we have in our corner, with our friends, let us try to open the eye of our people. Just like the last speaker said, one of his friends that eventually has come to Nigeria. Yeah, we have stupid set of people. I do not really pray that he should fall into the hands of those people. But what I can say is that let him smell it. I think at that time, they will know you are not mad. It's not their fault. It's because they have not actually seen what is going on. They don't know what it means to be in shit. If they do know, they will understand. No Biafran or anyone related, no Biafran, let me put it that way, can go to that country and said he wants to enter into one of those top offices. They are going to ask you, where are you from? The moment they heard your name is Chuku, your name is something that is not related to Muhammad or Ogun something, you are out of that office. They will get back to you, that's what you hear. And I'm sorry, you can't be there. They don't want you there. The next thing you will hear is Omo Igbo, no matter where you come from. I believe the people that knows what I'm saying, they know it. So why can't you support your people? You see, when you're someone like our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, does he look like an hungry man to you, to us, or to any someone who is already made in life, who is by now supposed to be a king, took up the fight to fight for his people? How many of us can take up that kind of mantle? Now look at our prime minister. He's a made man in that country where he is. But he was convinced and he cried. Is this what my people are passing through? Because he felt he's living in a country. And yet you see some stupid, gullible people who cannot tell the truth of what is happening to their race, calling somebody who is opening their eye an idiot. Now, step down to our APM. Imagine the set of idiots will be insulting him that is carrying bags. Somebody that they can never, they don't even, I'm sorry to say they are not worth of his shoes. I'm sorry. I know they are human beings. But when human beings degrade themselves, it becomes worthless. But where it is what it is, they will talk about him that way, but no problem. The end will justify the means. I'm not in position to share the punishment, but anyhow it is, let's leave it for the law of Biafra to judge. Many of us here, I believe, we stand on the charter, the Biafran bylaw. Many of them did not know what it means when they were signing it. It's what is going to guide us. War of aggression by Nigeria against Biafra and how to respond to it. The BDF are doing their work. But should we be castigating them? All we have to do is to do our part. Our part is to sensitize our people and fund our recognition. Follow instruction. Now, the game that is being played in that country, there is this man that our PM used to call Ape Face. He hated the people of Biafra with passion, and he's not hiding it. The same idiot was the one that said Igbo doesn't sell land for people in Igbo land. People picked on him. It is this same idiot that went to meet the former whatever the type president and was told that the IPOB are dot in the circle. It is this same hip man of recent. He came out to say it again, that the war has not ended, thereby confirming what we have been facing as a people. I want to tell all Biafrans that God has answered our prayers. The time is now. The platform, the BRGIE, is the key to open all those doors. You hear what our PM used to say? That anywhere he enters, if there is no door, if there is no road there, that he will create a way. And now we have seen it. Nigeria is scared of it. BRGIE has gone viral, and everybody is listening. Don't be surprised that one of those, either the media of the countries, might be here, represented here, listening to us. And like my brother thought he said, many people does not really know what it means to have attorneys, to have lobbies. You might see them and you think you are seeing human being, but their brain is dead. Just like PM said, that all those people in Nigeria, and many of them that left Nigeria with Nigeria mindsets, they don't have the right to think for themselves. That dragged them back. When they were forming the government and our PM was putting things in place, they were thinking is the POS of the past, the DOS of the past. They don't know that the power has left them, that they have all been caged by the law, and that government that has been formed can never be destroyed. That is why the people who are where they are where they are. And PM will just be smiling. So, no room for sabotage. Biafra Republic government in exile has risen. Is a necessity. All the minds that our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, could not go. That is why he said, and we do not know. You think it's just our PM, or you think it's just APM. There are people who are just looking that we just don't know yet. That is why he said in one of our leaders' interview, he said, it doesn't matter if I'm dead or I'm not. It doesn't matter where I may be. These are his word. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Biafra must come. He thought it was a joke. It's not about we coming out here and just be saying things. Our work here is to encourage our people to do the right thing, and that is to fund their liberation. The second one is to inform our people, to give them a kind of, to open their eyes, lecture them on what to do. The man, no matter who they are, trying to tarnish our image, we are to come here and correct them from their wrongs. If they lie, we would come here to debunk it that they are all liars. You get it? So this platform is not a platform where we push propaganda. It's not where we just want to say something to appease any damn body. Our PM said, "You are not my friend." The only thing that brought us together is Biafra. When we get to Biafra, we can see each other and smile. Here, we can smile, be happy with each other. Hence, we are standing on the law. But if you deviate, I'm sorry, I don't give a damn. Because people are in the bush fighting for this. Then we come here, take it as it's a joke. I listened to our sources yesterday. I have my reason for calling them our sources. When you are standing, your word will be straight. But when you are like the useless people who doesn't know their left from their right, they will just be cutting and joining. So I appreciate everyone here, and I want you all to know that no matter where they run to, the Biafra Republic government in exile will cut up with them. It's a government now. Can they go and proscribe the government in exile and let them come and tell how they terrorize anybody? This is a government. Now they can knock at any door. You can't just go to Alestov and say, Alestov, we want to talk to you in person. No. It's going to be Alestov. We are here. The Biafran Republic government in exile is here to see. Because Alestov is not representing himself anymore. He represents the government of Finland. Now, the government of Biafra in exile can knock at his door and he has no choice but to open it. That's diplomatically. And we can't just do that anyhow. We need lobbies. We need attorneys. Multi-dimensional approach. What you don't know is bigger than you. Those are the words of our PM. Well, maybe they don't know. What if the APM is the blue sea? I've seen his face as a gentle, looks like an innocent. When you jump into that river, you are gone.
They are already gone. They are already gone. They are already gone. My brother. These people will suffer. I'm telling you. They will suffer.
No.
They don't know what they have seen. They will suffer. I'm telling you. They think that when our leader was telling, when we were telling them that that we are unstoppable, that these people they don't learn. That is what I was asking them. I think about 2 weeks ago. I said, why is it that these people don't learn? Why? And when will they learn? Biafrans, we need to act very fast and teach these people a lesson. If we did not teach these people this lesson, I will never be happy with myself. I am telling you. And these people will just manage, and one day they just escape all these things. I will not be happy. We need to act today, and that is we need to give these people the kind of resistance that they will never ever forget in their life, their generations to come. I am telling you, and it will happen. It will happen.
All right, thank you. I just don't know what is wrong with them. Could you imagine? What if APM just came up and started saying, this, you are out of the government, that, you are out of the government, Many of us would have come out and be asking questions. APM, why? Everybody has their system. If it were to be our PM would have just come and be calling names and said, you are free to go. APM didn't. The C, he was just looking at them. Whatever thing they do in their secret meetings, he's quiet, he didn't see anything. They have seen him as calm and cool. They decided to come out by themselves, started jumping out of the train. They jumped out, thinking they are sending him out, the main driver. These people don't have brain. It's not everything we just come here and be saying. All we can just come here to do is to be telling our people the right person to follow. So if some of them are still here listening to us, go and listen and follow the trail. Be on the path of the truth. And get the law, the charter. The moment you are bought, I, as a person, the moment you are bought, once you talk 2-3 times, I knew. I will just shake my head. Your actions will tell. Your utterances will tell. I don't need to shout on you. I don't need to come to space and be shouting, calling your name, this, and that. No, you're gone. You're out. Listen to the space and let them teach you. We are here to learn, teach each other to walk to our free land. Haven't we suffered enough? If you are here, they will say your own is too much. In 1969, Biafrans were suffered in Ghana. Biafrans were sent packing in 1969. They were sent away, asking them to go because Ghana felt they have arrived. For the people that has money in the bank, Ghana gave them, no matter how the amount you have in the bank. If you have them in thousands, if you have them in millions, Ghana only give back 200 shillings. 200. And they pressured them that they give them deadline. And every Biafran started selling their properties, selling their houses, selling their land. And Ghana started buying them in a cheap rate. And they were happy that yes, they are having possession of the Igbos. Because when they talk about Nigeria, they're outside the country, they're actually talking about the Igbos. Eventually, after that, when everybody left, when the Biafrans, I'm going to be using the word Biafrans now, when Biafra left Ghana, Ghana fell. Their economy went back to zero. They could not do anything again. They started patching things. Eventually, they could not cope. Their children started fleeing back to the country Nigeria, looking for greener pasture. It was right after that that the so-called dead Buhari took power from Shagari, became the president of Nigeria then. Nigeria went back to recession. So they started shouting Ghana must go as well. Remember, I said 1969. 1970, Nigeria did the same thing to Biafrans, giving them 20 pounds. We are the offspring of that today. We have been maligned for so long. They are now spoiling our names. I told one of some Biafrans the other time when I was talking to them, I said, don't you see the handwriting on the wall? They said we are bad. We are bad in Kenya. They are sending them away. Ghana has started again. They are sending them away. In Nigeria, They're calling us names. Thank God. I said all these are the handwritings. Biafrans are going home. With this alone, with our government in exile, the world is just going to sanction it. Let these people be on their own. Let me go back. So after 1985, the Ghanaians were tasked to go back to their homes. Rawlings went and did the cleansing he did in Ghana. With that, they could not bounce back from their to their normal economy. Then Kufuor took over. Kufuor practically had to come to Nigeria to meet with Obasanjo and begged. He literally prostrated, begged, and Obasanjo decided to help with some billions of dollars to start rebuilding Ghana's infrastructure and economy. Guess what? When Obasanjo became the president of Nigeria, 1999, somebody tipped him off, said, Mr. Man, if you want to succeed in your government, put Igbo people in your key financial area. That time, he made Charles Soludo the governor of Central Bank. He made attempts to make sure Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala becomes the finance minister. Anything that has to do with finance were all Igbos. So, Nigerian debts were reduced, almost vanished, if not vanished. Obasanjo was able to put that money to help Ghana out. And then the bilateral agreement opened. The Igbo was the one, again, because they are the one who always go, let me use the word, the Biafrans, again, moved there to open up their economy. And now they felt that they have arrived. They should not worry. Biafran will get their country. But well, we are our brother's keeper. But our law must stand. For who have made us to suffer, we don't pay evil back with evil, but our law will put you in your place if you are our enemies. So our own is to always tell people that no problem, we will bounce back. And by the grace of God, our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, is fighting his own, refused to be corrupt, refused to take bribe. Our PM is there, standing strong, telling the world. It's like people don't even understand when he said he sees you. The government of Finland knew who he is. He's not going to leave Nigeria alone. He's doing his own part. And now we have APM. You know, our PM used to say, don't let this my baby face deceive you. And people actually allow the baby face of our APM to deceive them. But no problem, it is what it is. Biafran, I greet you all. And I'll continue to listen, to learn. Because for you to lead, you must first of all learn how to follow. That is what Ajaire, Adajioroma, all the CRC cabinets, both husband and wife that disappointed me, and a whole lot of them did not know. That before you can lead, you must first learn how to follow. Thank you. I use my mic.
Yeah, thank you very much, MJ. Jack Obiora. Jack Obiora, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you very much, my brother.
You can go.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I want to especially greet Toti for your great work. 1 million, the co-host, I greet you. Greet all the ministers in the house, our COS, I greet you. All the cabinet members, my fellow citizens, viewers and supporters, I greet all of you. In the name of Chuko Kabiama. I want to especially thank Almighty Chukwu Kabiama for the great work he has been doing for us, for the great feat he has taken us thus far. And I want to continue to praise and glorify his name, to continue to do his work in our life and lead us to the promised land, which is Biafra. And I just want to talk on the topic today, the regression that we the Biafra people have been facing from our oppressors in Nigeria, and the need for us to fund our BDF in order for us to journey into our land, the promised land, which Chukwu Kabiama promised to have our forefathers, that he will deliver that land to us, which is originally ours. The aggression upon us, the Biafran people, like the last speaker has listed it right from origin. It has not started today. Back 100 years ago, this aggression has been going on. Till this particular day, the worst of it is that they are not even using the political leaders in our region to mastermind this aggression. Those who have come to take over our land are not coming directly now. They are now using those stooges they are now appointed as governors and politicians, using them to kill, maim, dislodge, disarm, create poverty, create insecurity, create fear, create apprehension, create frustration, create all manner of barbaric, inhuman environment for our people. At the same time, turning them into something beyond human comprehension. They now become object and subject of these evil and demonic politicians and their handlers in our region. And this posed a question to me when I begin to ask Biafrans, those in homeland and those in diaspora. For those in homeland, what do you gain from Nigeria? The repression is too much. The parents who rely on livelihood for farming can't even go to farm. If they are subsistence farmers, they can't even go to farm to even cultivate the farm, get something they can even eat for themselves and take care of their family. We know there's most poor families in Nigeria, they do hawk around, they go to the farm, they bring out their farm produce, they hawk it around the market and get something to save for the day and take care of the family. But they can't even go to farm because the terrorist government has created a situation where the Fulani men have been empowered to chase, to create apprehension, create fear, terrorize villages and farmlands so that those occupant communities cannot longer access those farmland to farm their crops. When they manage to farm, they bring in their cows to disrupt whatever crops that they have planted. It is a dire-hard situation in Biafra currently. People cannot even live with $1 in a day. What is $1? 50 cents in a day. They cannot feed with 50 cents in a day because the economy is so hard. Things have skyrocketed. People can no longer farm. There is no job. People graduate. At the end of the day, they can't find job because the available jobs in Nigeria has been allocated to the Fulanis and their stooges. And those useless politicians in our land, they allocate the available jobs to those they can control, those they can send to kill their own people. Of what life is it for our people? When a family suffers to take care of their children, push them to the university and they graduate, they can't find any job. A first-class candidate will graduate with first-class certificate. He cannot be awarded any award by the institution, not even the government of the state, not the local government, not the federal. They won't recognize his academic excellence. Rather, somebody who has gone to do all kind of immoral acts, the government will call them and reward them, showing the kind of society that we have developed. And this person that have graduated with first class will not have a job because he's a poor man, because he has no influence, because the society is corrupt. Because if his father or mother does not belong to a particular class, they cannot get job. And he ends up riding keke or motorcycle, extras in order to fend for a living. This is the situation our people have found themselves. The morals and tradition and culture of our society and community have been destroyed through different mechanisms of aggression. Poverty has created a lifestyle that is abominable to us. We don't longer recognize ourselves as a people because everybody is fighting to survive. The government intentionally creates this situation of poverty that the people must beg from hand to mouth in order to eat. A situation where people will find every other means available to survive. These are all weapons of aggression that they've deployed right from ab initio to keep us at the stage we are currently in now, in Biafra land. Apart from this one, they still send their terrorist army to kill and maim. In every particular day, the security forces in Nigeria kill people in Biafra land. In every particular day, each community, each state, from communities to local governments to states and all over the country, they kill in thousands. But these things are not being accounted for. The media have shut their doors, shut their ears, so that nobody carries this news. Nobody talks about it. It's as if nothing is going on. They are shouting about Gaza, famine in Gaza, but nobody is talking about the killings of Christians and indigenous people in Biafra land. The barbaric activities of the terrorist government of Nigeria killing the Biafran people in a daily basis with their security agencies and the Fulani herdsmen which they reported themselves. Sometimes they use this Dangote truck to bring them overnight. When people are busy sleeping, these terrorists are busy moving around different communities across the Biafra land, strategizing them in locations where they will strike. And they have designated areas where they do dead drops of weapons. And when they are ready, they take the weapons from there and strike. We are in a very, very dangerous situation. That is why all of us that are gathered here in this space today are here advocating and preaching and talking about the evil, the barbaric act, the inhuman treatment, the strange situation which we find ourselves. Since I was born, I have been hearing of hellfire, hellfire, hellfire. But the situation we are in Nigeria is more than hellfire. If hellfire exists, then hellfire is better than what we are experiencing in Nigeria currently now, under the Nigerian government, with the Biafran people. Because the situation that we are experiencing now, no human being on earth, I don't even wish that for my enemy. It is so barbaric, it's so horrible, it's so indescribable. It's an abomination in my tradition and culture. The suppression and oppression is too much. And the enablers string from both local and international. Nobody wants to hear our voice. If not currently, now that the United States government, this current administration has started listening to our voices. The lizard used to make one parable that when he jumped from the fence and fall down, and nobody claps for him, he clapped for himself. We are the people receiving these treatments that are not recommended for any human being. It is our responsibility as a people to bring this situation to an end. We need to unite. Our support is needed. There is a message that God keeps saying and asking we Biafran people. He's asking those that are Christians among us, those that are ordinary and omenani, those that are other forms of religion in Biafra land. God is asking a question. What do you want from me? That is what EKID is asking. What do you want from me? For those of us who is seeing what is happening in our land and decide to chase after money, I don't know when these terrorists decide to strike after conquering our communities, which will never happen. I don't know where you're going to enjoy that money. Those churches that have refused to speak, when these people conquer our communities, I don't know where you are going to worship that your God or shout that your Jesus. Those that are doing omenani and ordinary, I don't know where you are going to do your tradition and culture when they take over our land. You cannot go and be playing when your house is on fire. Whatever you have gone to do outside, by the time you come back, you will not have a place to stay. EKID is asking a question. God is asking a question. What do you want from me? And I will explain this with the Bible. Because there's a place where Jesus made a parable. Where he made a parable about the wedding feast. Don't know if I still remember the verse. He made a parable about the wedding feast, where he sent his servants, he sent his servants to go and invite people to a wedding feast. And when they went to deliver the message to his people, some were killed, some were detained, some were beaten, some were disgraced, some were humiliated. I think in Matthew chapter 22, verse 1 to 14. This is the scenario that God is asking that question. What do you want from me? God has continued to see what will befall us. And he sent Wazirike to come and give the good news that we have to prepare. But what would you do? He sabotaged him. He sent Nnamdi Kanu. What would they do? They sold him. He said T.Y. Dajuma, say, okay, this person is not a Biafran. He's a neutral person. He's even part of those who fought the war. Let me send him as an insider to come and say this thing, so that these people will even hear and start to take this thing serious, that even Nnamdi Kanu has been saying, so that the thing will collide. T.Y. Dajuma said it publicly in the clear air of the media. It was carried, published everywhere. My people did not hear. He said me Lafia from the north, and now Sama, to still repeat this thing, that this is what is going to happen. Yet, the message fell on deaf ears. God did not relent because of the promises he made for our forefathers. He gave us ESN to protect our land. Since the people are not listening, we will not keep quiet, let them be killing. He said ESN. Yet, it was our people that still betrayed and sold ESN. He said, okay, he will continue to keep his promise. He sent Obatobi, gave him the wisdom to put everything in place. He gave us the Biafra Defense Forces. It is they too that so betrayed the Obatobi. And now God has structured everything, gave us everything we need. That is why I said the wedding banquet. Everything has been prepared by Chukwu Okike Abiama. The Biafra Defense Forces is there. The Biafra de facto government is there in homeland. The Biafra lobbyists are there doing their work. The attorney is there. The Biafra Republic government in exile is doing its work. And to cap it all, Washington DC has started listening and taking issues very, very seriously. God has prepared the manna and brought it down from heaven. He's saying, what do you want from me? Just donation. A Jema is the only thing you require. You are not being called to come and join the army. No. It's a big task for you. If people that have been talking, you can't even listen to it. You are just being called to bring a Gemma. The armies are there. They are not saying you should come and join the army. You are not being called to come and carry wood or carry cement or carry sand to build an office or a tent for the army. No. Say, just come and bring a Gemma. You are not being called to come and join the de facto, make up de facto government. So you don't give one excuse or the other. They say, no, there's already a de facto government. You are not being called to come and form government in exile. They say, no, don't worry about that. There's already a government in exile. It has been registered. It is well recognized. They are not being called to come and say, okay, let's go and look for headquarters somewhere. No, they say our headquarters is already prepared. Is there already registered? Everything is working. All the tools for the banquet to function properly has been prepared. Only what you need is bring a Gemma so that we can move this thing to the permanent site. That is why God is asking this question. What do you want from me? He's saying, what else do you want me to do? I have given everything that needs to be given. The structure is there. The stage that be set. The people you are crying that are not hearing you are not hearing you. They are listening. They want to speak. They want to act. The ball is now in your court to do the needful. A Gemma, and a Gemma. This reflects to the story of the manna falling from heaven. God has given us manna from heaven. The manna is there before us because everything is in place. What structure again do we need to get this recognition? Or what structure again do we need to secure our land? Everything is in place. With the barrage of sabotage from Wazirike to this particular day, we are still standing. The structure is still in start. With the billions and billions and trillions of pounds and dollars and whatever currency you may call it, that are available to our enemies, both local and international, Biafra's struggle is still working and standing. With the tons of resources that are available to these enemies to destroy any moving thing, but they cannot use these resources to destroy Biafra. Rather, it is moving and working. My brother, my sister, what is stopping you for supporting this structure? You are here, you have contributed. Because of the sabotage, you have stopped. So when you are embarking on a journey and suddenly your car is spoiled on the road, you abandon the car there and turn back, you say you will not go again. The journey must continue because we must enter our destination. There is nothing else we need to achieve other than recognition and taking all the terrorists out of our land. And these processes need money. Ejema. The enemy have deployed different tactics, different means from generations to generations to make sure that this particular thing that we are doing today does not come to pass. But we have been able to defy these processes and come to this particular state. God has made this possible. That is why he's asking a question, what do you want from me? If he has prepared this banquet, I keep calling. Only few of us are coming to the banquet hall. And you know, in this story, you know what happened. When he sent his servant to go and call anybody within the street to come and let the banquet hall be full. We should not let God go and call people that are not Biafrans to come and take this journey to the next level. God is very disappointed if we do that. I'm calling upon us, fellow Biafrans. Those that have this money, sitting on the fence, say, if you are in doubt of anything, we have the IOU loan. If you want to invest, come and invest there. Your security of your fund is guaranteed. Biafra Republic government in exile is your security. When you want to invest in a share, you first of all look at the company, the security of that company. How is the investment going to stand? If you go and put your money in any other group that is not Biafra Republic government in exile, that is under the umbrella of the de facto government and the BDF and all the lobbyists and the attorney, my brother, my sister, that is not a good investment. You will run deficit. Your security of whatever you do is secured under the Biafra Republic government in exile. It is secured and sure. It is recognized by the State House, by the Department of Justice. It's a structure that is well known across the globe. We have our de facto government. We have our defense forces. This is the trade that will lead us to Biafra. And it is the banquet that Chukwuka Abbiama has prepared. All we need to do is to come and support. There is no other way we want God to do this miracle. If you love your religion, if you love your tradition and culture, you love whatever thing you are doing, that land, if it's not secured, you will not be a Christian in Nigeria. You will not enjoy that tradition you are enjoying. You will not do it. It will go just like that. Turkey was once a Christian state. Those there that cannot say they are Christians anymore, or they can even practice their tradition that they used to do those days. Killings are going on in our land on a daily basis. Why do you want them to kill your people, strangers to take over your land and your resources? If we are coming out in thousands, in millions, even if it's 1 million of us that are constantly donating, even if it's 10 a gemma on a weekly basis, it will go a long way. I'm speaking to the heart of those who have this money. Let the spirit of the innocent Biafrans that have died. From 1967, those that were starved to death, let them touch your heart. Let the spirit of those who have been killed unjustly, people that are not prepared to die, but they met their death, maybe on their way going to work, on their way going to school, in their house sleeping, from their dream, they went off from there, they didn't wake up. Because the terrorists have come to kill them in their sleep. Those that have gone to farm, thinking about the weight of load they are carrying for their family, but they were killed in their farm. Those that were just walking along the way and stray bullet just hit them and they died. Those women that have died because of lack of medical care. Those men and children that have died because of lack of medical care in Biafra land. The women that have died because of quack, they have died through birth, giving birth to children because of quack hospitals, quack nurses and personnel. The children that have not been able to survive because of the inability of the government to provide basic needs of its citizens. Put those people to heart. Let their spirit touch you. Let their spirit remove that veil of I don't care. That spirit of Apobi. That spirit that is making you to stand in the fence. That spirit that is making you to underlook when they say your people, you don't care. What you care is yourself. I want to remind you, whatever you achieve in this life is not by your power. It's by His grace. We only know what will happen to us when we wake up. But when we sleep, we don't know what will happen to us. Make the right choice. Your land, the spirit of your ancestors, will remember you when you support your liberation, you support your freedom. Each ejema that you are putting into the Biafra liberation cause, you are saving a soul in the homeland. Because every of your ejema is either pushing the enemies backward, not allowing them to come and strike and kill people more, or is either drawing us closer to the inner carcass of where we want to be for our recognition to be pronounced in the Washington, D.C. Your ejema is highly valuable. This struggle, I keep saying it, is not the struggle for Ogekere. It's not the struggle for Nnamdi Kanu. It's not the struggle for Simon Ekpa. These great men and women have taken oath with God Almighty, Chukwu Kabiama, and said, this load that you've given me, we want to carry it to the fullest. It is a responsibility to fight for our freedom. When this Biafra comes, many of us life will change. It's not the way we are seeing it. The feeling alone that you have a home, a country to call your own, is enough. You will think you've acquired all the properties in this life, that your children are secured abroad, that you have everything for them. My brother, my sister, like the Bible said, the foolish rich man that said to himself, I have acquired everything. I have everything to myself. Let me now eat myself to fullest. You are not the one who will decide what will happen tomorrow. Make the right decisions and be at peace with nature. Have you ever sit down and consider, if you are in abroad, what will be the future of your children? There is no guarantee that you are in abroad, you are successful, that your children will be successful. There is one thing that people don't know. The security of whatever you do is the security of your nation. If your nation is secured, is prosperous, have a perspective to excel, the future of your children and unborn children are guaranteed. Your investment is guaranteed. The great countries like USA now, those men and women that have invested there have no fear. Even if they don't build anything for their children, their future is guaranteed because the government of their land will take care of them. That is what we are fighting to get. A future for our generation and unborn generation and our generations to come. For those in homeland, let me not talk about our parents that are already giving birth to us, that are already even giving birth to children. What of those ones that are even getting mature? They're about to marry, or they've already gotten married. They want to give birth. What is the future of those children that they want to give birth to in Nigeria? If we that are here, we run away from Nigeria to come abroad to look for greener pasture because there were no future there. We've seen everything, that nothing is left for us, no future for us, not talk less of our children. That's why we came here, to look for greener pasture and secure an alternative place for our children. Your brothers and sisters back home, there is no future for them or their children. Because from the day I was born to this particular day, Nigeria has never developed. It has never moved forward. And it can never, never move forward until Biafra come. If you like, put Peter Obi there. The one that is coming after Tinubu will be worse than Tinubu. That is how it's programmed to be. It is going to be getting worse, worse, worse until they will be telling you that Somalia is better than that country. Nnamdi Kanu, I've told you several times. He keeps shouting it in his broadcast. Biafra is here. Biafra has come. That all the prophecy he has made, that all of them has come to pass, except one. And that one is on his way, which is Biafra. Why not count your name among those who will be counted in the last day? We used to read Bible a lot. And they tell us if your name is not in the righteous book or book of register, history is being made right now. And you are being given opportunity to make history. You are shying away from it, sitting on the fence, making bad decisions by listening to people who have been cursed by our land. All those saboteurs in accountability group, or whatever group they call themselves, they have been cursed. They possess the spirit of Uchu, Akogri, the spirit of backwardness. When you go to listen to them, you go to prognose with them, they will infest you with that spirit. And before you know it, you go out of line. Be to speak in the language we will not understand, and what we'll be doing is to shunning you away. The structure is there, standard structure. Anything that the Nigerian government is not fighting, that thing is not genuine. Anything that the Nigerian government is not fighting, anything that says it represents Biafra, and the Nigerian government is not sweating about that thing, it's not genuine. Take that to the bank. Your only savior right now, the train with which we will Biafra, is the structure that has been laid down. The Biafra Republic government in exile, the de facto government in homeland, our lobbyists, our Anthony, and our BDF, and all the structures and properties that have been put in place under this system. That is the only road. The way and the only way that Chukwu Kabema has put in place, that is the banquet. Come and feast with your Gemma. That is what we need. Sometimes I feel for our APM because he's carrying a burden. He doesn't want to fail. He doesn't want this weight to weigh him down. Just like the way when Moses was raising that staff for the battle to continue, for Israel to begin to have the upper hand. Ogechukwu Nkere is carrying a load. And this road is very heavy. If the Jema are not coming, he's pulling down his hand. And he's slowing the battle down, letting the enemy to overrun us. Please, Umu Chineke, my fellow Biafrans, like Moses did in the days of old, Ejema is the only thing that can win this battle. That can put the hands of Ogenkere so that our armies, our lobbyists, everything that we are putting to make this thing come to pass, to take us to the promised land, will just be going like a supersonic train. Sometimes let us sit down and think about our situation. Because lying to yourself or self-denial is a very, very bad thing that we do to ourselves. Sometimes you need to sit down, analyze yourself. Tell yourself the bitter truth. Talk to yourself. Think about your environment, what you have achieved, your future. If you are not there, what will happen? My dad was a very, very successful man. He was working then. And we were still growing up. Had money, everything was going well. But in the absence of my dad, everything changes. When you are not there, your country, if your country is in order, guarantees the future of your children and your born children. You don't need to work too hard to create secure a future for your generation. The security for your generation and for your children is in Biafra land. Get this Biafra and you will enjoy the rest of your life till you go meet your ancestors at your own time. There will be peace. There will be security. There will be guarantee of life and property. There will be sweet security. We will all sit down and discuss how we are going to govern ourselves and protect ourselves and make things work for ourselves in our own way, in our own style, and in our own system. This achievement that the Biafra Republic government has achieved so far has never happened to this movement. And if this news can be coming from Washington, D.C., what else, Biafra, do you want to prove as a proof that we are getting closer? That this man spearheading this movement at this particular time, since our enemy thinks that removing our leaders will bring everything down, what else do you want as a proof? Let us wake up. Let us wake up. And I begin to call upon the spirit of the dead souls, those who have died, the innocent souls that the Nigerian terrorist government have been killing right from time, from the day Nigeria was created. Those who have died through salvation, through the war. the souls that have died, both men and women and children. I call upon your souls today, your spirits. I say, arise. The mighty name of Chukwu Kabiama. I call upon those souls that are still being killed today to arise. Those that have been killed during slavery, let them arise. Spread across your bloodlines. Every Biafra bloodlines across this world, spread across them. And spread this good news to them. Speak to their soul, speak to their spirit. That they may have the change of heart. That the call to revenge your death has come. Let them come and support for us to liberate this land and give you the befitting burials and recognition that you deserve. Speak to the soul of your bloodlines and let them arise from their slumber. Those who are sitting on the fence, those who are still doubting, those who have not heard of Biafra Republic government in exile or Biafra issue at all. Speak to their hearts. Let them hear this message and arise from wherever they are and locate where they are supposed to locate, the Biafra Republic government in exile, to do the needful. And those of us who have and still putting who are not unwilling to donate, speak to their heart. Let us, all of us, come together and make this journey fast and easy. In the name of Chukwu Kabiama, I pray. He say. And I want to end this my submission or preaching with a song in my own dialect. Nkonye meruko janao, nkonye meruko janao, ikpa mari bezi ya, konye metaru oburu nao, konye meruko janao, konye meruko janao, ikpa mari bezi ya, nkonye metaru oburu nao. Thank you very much, my brothers and sisters. May Chukwu Kabiama continue to bless and uplift us and take us to Biafra land in the mighty name of Chukwu Kabiama. Say.
Yeah, wow. Thank you very much, Jack Obiora. That was wonderful. That was a very good submission and the contribution towards this particular topic that is up here today. Thank you very much for that, your submission. Mr. Snow, are you there? Mr. Snow. The COS, the acting prime minister, are you there? It's like he's not close to his phone. Mazi Onyeka, your hand is up. You can have the mic now.
Okay. Mr. Finl, how are you? I hope you are doing so much. I just woke up, just the rush. Still, I don't know why I'm not sleep, not the enter my eye again. If I just, you'll be like, say, I didn't miss you. Just open my eye, I don't feel sleep again. You, hey, you get what I see online. All protocol observed. You get what I see online. I say, I can't laugh, my people. With some people say, some people, can I say that they are not Biafran, honestly, and we need to follow them with that hand, because when you see what some people, somebody will be saying go see truth, they call it lie. No, that person is not ignorant of what he's doing. So we need to put them where they belong. You know, put them where they belong. Somebody you go see, you go they call somebody name for why you don't get evidence. You don't get evidence. If they say they call yourself a beberugo, but hey, I laugh because that hand way they bring now will follow you. I can't what the card you get. As we say, you know, one the standing order the law will have not okay for you. Maybe you go find on that side because on that side they know the basically na Ozondibo because all this kind of thing. I also go do I go there, you go there spoil somebody's image, no evidence and nothing at all. He said, he told me say you bring no. I can't talk. We can't take it anymore. Anyway, let me go to topic. I just want to maybe the person they hear me making noise say would they watch what did they do? Brgie space war of aggression by Nigeria against Biafra, and how to respond to it. BDF, yes, the war of aggression. In fact, I just listened to our general, Major General. You know, I love listening to them. I'm telling you, I love our defense forces. I love them so much, and hearing from them and also seeing them makes me happy and energizes me. So Biafra, hey, if you wake up early in the morning, in fact, the making na grow fund, na grow for fund of RCK. If I go, I get 1 Mary, I get alakwa free be face to face. Then by then, I have to see how we respect our defense forces, how we take them, you know, and how we appreciate them, and how Biafra go treat our own securities. You go they be opposite of zoo, you know, not be where person will get forged certificate they receive 40 million monthly. Person where they put life risk they receive 100,000. Imagine that kind of one. How that kind of thing will be happy. That land will be happy for that one. This one is evil to the core, you know. But in Biafra, our BDF and then go anything highest and then go they get them. Everything highest our security forces. We treat them with respect. We everything, every love for them. But anyone will be saying the Viet go against the law, we're going to the punishment could be I love the way China they do now. What has China do with this? China, their security forces now, then they live for the best flats. They use in fact, if you see them kit like this, if you see their kit itself, but when they commit, that place where they put Bogo, where they put local poor people, that place where they put and then they put them. In fact, their own, and then go put them for the worst place. Now, so I love that. But in terms of taking care of, they take care of them best. They take care of their police best. If you see their security self, you go this and a police. Their security is more. We have more gadgets and neat than Nigeria police. Don't be like you. Ordinary security, the one where they close door, where we say they go. Hey, so the way they treat their security forces, I love it. So that is how we treat our own. Make sure that's even better than that. But anyone will be say if they commit crime, hey, they punish them and they do back. Now so we go stay to do it for our own. So I just want to say salute to BDF. Salute you. Thank you so much. Biafrans, you see, this war of aggression is not something today. Nobody will go say in the novice for this. And what did the permit be say? I not get the kind of one be say I want the proof for this. I never see them. Now they ask you to open door for those who they give. But those who don't want to give, may close their doors. And so yes, those who say they get, they don't want to give. Make it close their doors. Make that the door where they go there. That where they go there, side, make it come to the pocket of those who they give. I never eat anything this morning. I got this morning. Those who say they get, they will Biafra and they get, no they give. Close that source where they get that money. Make it divert them to the people where they give. May they get the money they give. Now for Chukuna Ajana. Say. Fellow Biafrans, you see, this fight, responding to this war of aggression that Zoo brought to us, even Musa said asymmetric. He had asymmetric join on. You know what asymmetric that is just everywhere in front. Everybody na suspect. So when he come, he see even old mama, they go kill him. They say this, they go kill him. Despite the aggression, the art asymmetric joiner. You see, anybody will be say, if you see where he come, you see our defense where they bring any zoo terrorists down. He come, they show emotion. They show emotion. Stop. After this one, if I see you next time, I go. When you DM, I go lay curse on you, because we cannot tolerate rubbish. All this evil they bring and come to our land. Come they kill our people. We can't see those where they serve those who conquer it. We can't see those who bring and die. Come they show emotion. Look at what is happening in one place in Kwara State. All the people they don't run away. One village, they don't run away. No, not even chicken. Not even chicken. I know what I'm talking about. Based on that, I understand you're talking about the video. Nobody dead there. Nobody. Everybody don't run away. And you still there your village today. Not because of any vigilante, not because of any zoo arm carrier, but BDF. All the zoo arm carrier in our land, they are there to facilitate annihilation of our people. Yes. Nobody will deny that. And anybody who say he no agree on that, let him come and tell him that narrative. All the zoo terrorist forces, they are in our land to facilitate annihilation and the overrunning of our people. They are the Fulani terrorists. All the real soldiers, they no longer exist. Some of them may exist in barrack, in office, but all the soldiers that are on the street of Biafra, they are all terrorists. They are all terrorists. Nobody is true soldier. The real soldiers, they send them to northeast and they ambush them and kill them. What they brought to our land is terrorists. The maximum, those who are supposed to be maximum prison. The terrorists that kill pregnant women, they are the people they brought to our land on war aggression. Therefore, there's something at the CEO. That guy will be say in the video that time we bring these terrorists come to Iseke. If that guy don't go down, I know they see him again. I don't know. You remember that one guy will say, I share his picture. Yes, and I say make anybody will say, let them bring him down, dead or alive. And if you don't go down, go celebrate him. That idiot will bring terrorists in our land in the second. In the video them, they show them, say, So we need to, those people, if they see them, please, they get their pictures. If you have missed to see those people, any vigilante or any what's it called, any PG, any appointee traditional ruler, where we say, now they bring those people. Make sure say you give us information if you have. We need to do things on our own this time around. Yes. So not everything BDF go do. Get the one go do by herself. This we want to do them. They bring war of aggression to our land to kill our people, to annihilate our people, to hand over our land to Fulani. Allen Onyema is a Fulani man. Soludo is a Fulani man. If you like, go and do consult here for what I'm telling you. Go and spend 10,000, small money that they collect. And if you want to go there to then tell you the truth, no carry anything in mind. Then they say you want to know about all these governors, no carry anyone in mind about their this thing, just like that. The truth here will tell you the truth. Yes. You may not call who they are, where they come from, but they may tell you that they are not from the soil. That is only what I want to know. So go and confirm. All these people, both one in a Boeing, that's when our people are being killed, somebody who go there to confirm, he got the person arrested. He bring 500 million naira from our money and send some people to Saudi Arabia. These are the people sponsoring the killing of our people. You that you are a Biafran man, you're a Biafran woman, I want you to ask yourself this question. Just ask yourself this question and answer it by yourself. What is that will happen to you to kill your own people? I don't feel it's time to ask them nothing. Nothing, because if you kill or if you finish, those people will send you, if you are not part of them, they will still kill you. So these people, they are part of, they are, all of them are same. Because if they are not part of them, they won't be going to against our people. Forget about the language they are speaking. Make sure that you pass this message that people will isolate them and the first BDF, first Brgie, first de facto government, and join hands together. Any Biafran that's joining P2B to say you want to conduct election, if we are going to deal with you, we're not going to look back. Yes, because the same P2B, the one he brought to you now, look at another one is coming up now in Lagos. Every time with the chat here, with the Tokam, Bank of Biafra, listen to Shetima audio. All of them, they want to bring all your building down in Lagos. Bring that money, we let us support this war, our forces, so they will find this war of aggression. They need a Gemma to do so. A Gemma to do so. I am telling you, if they fail, in fact, I will use my life to shorty, to debate on this. If a BDF have enough logistic, in fact, can I say 20 times or 50 times more than what I have now? 2 weeks, I give you. Yes, just like 20 times of what they are having now, 20 times of what they are having now. I give you 2 weeks. You will not see any Fulani, any terrorists in our forest. 2 weeks. Yes, just I put my life online. If you just challenge, let us bring this money. Even if you don't want to give free, put it in an oil loan. Okay? Invest in Bank of Biafra. Invest there. They have done it before. They are professional. The terrorists they are bringing to our land, they are no match. They are no match in terms of smartness and everything. Just that what you need is to have enough granules. When you talk about logistics, not only granules, other medical distance, the Nigeri, Owageji, Wegaga Sinja, all highly do together. And they are back catching at hand. And one attacking in 10 fronts. Probably if I is enough for only 2 places, 5 places. You won't expect them to go and risk their life in other 5 places. That is what you must understand. And if you are not doing anything, don't ever open your mouth to say PIM, because if you do, if I capture you, I am not born to trouble. I know the show mercy around though. I know the show mercy. Enough is enough. Yes, it can be. You stay 1 month. You say you are not native for 1 month, and you are eating. You ask yourself, if you don't donate, if everybody don't donate, what would they use? How do we go there first? You go there for the just short light. This is easy. You must feed very well to be able to carry it. You get RPG or buy. It's all this. All ritual for Reburi. In a square, how could they 4? When I had 4, you get reduced from that 3 in a 2 can 3. So, on your question, you see, all these things, no something person they bring wayo to bring Yahoo mindset. Okay? Some people may say, no, they come in your village, doing the day when you go, the land will make it be there for not even remember or even have time to come there. It may not be their mind though, but the natural justice, the goddess of the land, who is justice of the land, may make it that there will not be time to come to your village, and it will affect you, go, you directly. Yes, a family member, because you want to wait until you come to your family before your village, before you support. If everybody they do like that, then Mr. No will be there. Some of us here will say, no, be here, because most of us have never reached my village. So if they put that brand, say, want me to reach your village, those people where they defend our land, where they defend now, in fact, they are not from that village. Most of them from EFIK-IBIBIO, some from they're from So from different places, some from Omambala, from different areas where we say, but they come there, that place will be said be the hot this thing, they defend that place. Because they understand if that place fall, that stronghold fall, it will be a problem to others. That is why they make sure that they defend that place. And that is what you're supposed to do. I'm not about only if other indigenous people say they are sensible. If the indigenous people are sensible, when you know that the so-called is that stronghold, not be said you are exempted. They want to target that stronghold. Other part of if everybody wake up, support massively to that people, that area, so that they will be able to defeat the enemy in that area. If they defeat the enemy in that area, make sure that that area are controlled, then they will chase them. Chase them. They won't be able to go that area, they will just chase them out, because that is what you're supposed to understand. You don't wait, looking let them succeed, whether that place will fall. If that place fall, their own no go reach, maybe one day, they will just blow you breeze. It is a joke. So don't sit back, waiting before you make a call your village, before you go get up. Because if they do like that, those people they defend that area, they're not, most of them are not from that place. Yes. So that sensible, that useless brain one at the rack. Some of you will say, you don't need to say it from before I know what they talk. See, some of us will get, we may not be speaking grammar to you, but we are sensible. We analyze, we have our ability to reason, our analytical ability is functioning properly. When you act, we know where your action they go. So that useless mindset with the rack, stop it. Okay? Or you calculate and what did they do? You do they go when you go. Don't like you for money. It is na joke. Calculate it. 150,000, more than let's say 200,000 volunteers. The food that they eat in a month, how much? Just you will say it's a way to calculate it with the right brain. You just start from how much you don't donate in a week, in a month. Just that you calculate for that how much you don't donate. That your money, how many gallons you go buy, how many bag of rice you go buy. Then you know how the more than 2 volunteers, and not all of them on that arm, but at least all of them they eat, both the reserve. They eat. How much they feed in a month. Whether you think whether 20 10,000 will feed them for a month, you don't go do anything. Do you think that 20,000 ejama will feed them for a month? If they calculate, you know how to calculate. Medication, and other things. You should have more prop in the recycle. The material say sometimes some of you will calculate will help you to calculate them very well. You know how to calculate. Will help you to calculate them very well, so that you can see. You will see that thing where they put. Say you know they do anything cha. You say you for a month you not put. Nobody say you not get the money. So if everybody say month they not put anything, how they go take survive? Or it is and that thing where they if not the people, the man will say they rescue every time, they rescue. Now some of you go come there, they dent his image. I'm telling you, any of you, please forgive me, BIAFRANS, I'm late to do this. Any of you, whether you are faceless or you have face, they see you, they come, they talk APM criminal, they talk saboteur, they talk, they assassinate his character, they deform his image in one way or the other without substance. I am telling you, because we have waited for you to bring evidence. We have waited for you to substantiate everything. I've not seen them. All I'm seeing is Photoshop. Lies. We now don't on us that you are doing it on purpose. For that reason, I am not wrong for do this. Is you are deliberate. You are not ignorant of what you're doing. For that reason, asem na fachukwu na aja na Igbo anyanwụ ikuku mmiri. Any of you that will come and open your maggot infested mouth to ever disseminate lies, propaganda against APM, against information minister, against any of or BDF or any other big member or any of people that are coming on space to do the needful. I am telling you, any of our liaison admin, from that to this morning I'm talking to you, you will be paralyzed, you will be blind. All of you, one of this sickness will hit you. If you're not blind, you will be deaf and dumb. If you're not deaf and dumb, you'll be paralyzed. Go and mark it, starting from today. In the name of OGOJA, Isu, Oru, Idu, Nri. EFIK-IBIBIO, you will never remain the same. You will be half default. As long as you don't appreciate good thing, you want to be lying, fabricating lie without evidence, we can no longer tolerate that. We can no longer tolerate that. We look at war of aggression facing us. Are you part of us? If you are part of us, you focus on that war, how to face our enemy. But it's evident you are not part of us. You are enemy from onset. So we are going to treat you like enemy. But that's, having said this, you will never have peace in your household. Your shadow will be sorrow. Your household will be calamity. Your member of your household will be calamity. Sudden death. Your days will be dark and slippery. Destruction will come upon you at unaware. So it will be. He said, BIAFRANS, do not be merciful to anybody. Somebody who comes to attack those who are protecting you, the person wants you destroyed. So if you are doing holier than thou to that person, even Chukwokike will hurt you. Okay? Our ancestors will hurt you because the person don't want you. If somebody come attack those who are defending you, what the person wants? He wants you and your family, not just only you, your generation to be wiped out. So therefore, use whatever you have. You are arsenal. Don't ever look face. Crush the person to dust. Any way you can, do it. Because it's evident they don't want you to live. If they want you alive, they will not go attack those who are defending you. Because anybody who speak it or try to identify image of do propaganda against our Major General is against entire Biafra. Yes. That is why I will say again that Okuru Ora, Okuru Fulani, I believe retracted that nonsense Ikuru. Yes. That day your problem will start. And you can never have peace. Because you are intentional. If you say you're not intentional, come and prove me wrong. Because we are not fools. We are too old to be young. I am too old to be young. When I see liar, it's written bodily on your face. You want to make the image of the enemies. Who knows whether you are part of the Fulani for that? Because what is going on now and what I saw in my research I made, I realized that it is us that face to pay attention. Somebody who come to do all those things to tell you that you want to bring enemy to go after those defending you. You think that person is a brother? Is your brother? Is your sister? No, you're making a mistake. All the people's close of Nigeria will be full, and all of them, they are all Fulanis. All these Fulani Igbo, they are in, all of them are in People's Club of Nigeria. That is where they are seen, where they are meeting themselves. That is where they know themselves. All of them, all the governors, all of them, they are. Remember, that is why they don't want to make their list open. They hide their own list. They don't make it open. When you go there, all you see there are old members. Those old members you see. You can never see all these young ones there. You cannot see them. So because they don't want people to know, maybe if they make it public, you see that all the Fulanis, all the governors, all those Igbo World Congress, you'll be shocked that the head of Igbo World Congress is the same. Is the same thing with them. Some of those who are head of Igbo World Congress now, Fulani have hijacked all those things. That is what our people don't understand. You see, they have hijacked it because they think that they are Igbo, they think that they are Biafra, because you don't pay attention. I remember many things. One day, that one place in our place now, they just come back from Lagos. They say the mother carry them come back. They say that they come for the motherland, the place where their mother come from. They come buy land, they build house. Not where their father come from. Those people, they get who be their father. Ask this kind of question. If their father died, maybe their father now Biafran and their father died, why can't they go to where their father come from, where their mother married to? Then you ask yourself question: who be their father, if not Fulani? So there's many of them like that. Tomorrow they go there, tell you you talk about Biafra, they go talk something else. They don't want, those of them who want Biafra don't want database Biafra. They want Nigeria like Biafra. They don't want database. They don't want digital Biafra, digital government. They don't want a digital system because they want where they go still continue their wuru-wuru. Because not say database go fish them out. So they don't want it. Some of them who want Biafra, they want the same Biafra like Nigeria, where the Fulani will still penetrate and controlling. That is so they will prove to you that Biafra will not be viable. That is why some of them. So to know why they go to destroy anything about database, they don't want it. So you must know that every solution to what we're saying here is to fund our BDF without looking back. That money you put in Nigeria bank, let me tell you the truth, what you need to know. You see, any Ghanaian person or South Africa that have property in Lagos, in Nigeria, no, Nigeria can never destroy without compensation. Why? Why? Because there's a law that governs, that African law or ECOWAS law that give you right to sue them for them to compensate you, even if the house is an illegal structure. They can't just pull it down like that. Where we are there when you are building it, you know, they must give you something. Yes. So, and if they fail to do it, it will be government to government. The Ghana government will fight them and they will pay. But now that you're a Biafran person, where are you going to fight it? Which police? Which court? You see, this 170 estates they mark for demolition. Inside that one estate, you don't know how many buildings that will be there. One estate may have like 100 buildings, and that 100 Biafra may have 50 or more than. Then you go to another estate. It go happen. And they cry here several times. They talk them, convert here to a Gemma, convert here to a Gemma. They talk them here several times. Convert here to a Gemma. And some of them are still adamant. And if this one happen, and if it's not touch your own, if you fail to convert it to a Gemma and remove that your Naira from Bank of Biafra, Nigeria, to put it in Bank of Biafra, that your building will worth 100 million. If you reach near like 2027, 500,000, no, you go buy them because now I put it down. But when you go, you want to swallow it. We take liberate our land. Okay, let me ask you something. You they run, they go Lagos or Abuja. Your land is under siege. Do you think that those people who lay siege in your land, if they succeed, they will allow you in Lagos? Is that what you think? The people that are lay siege in your land, your village, if they succeed, they will leave you to live in Lagos or Abuja. Hey, if I want you to think, let me say, you be a philisttic and the bourgeoistic moron. No apology. If you think that somebody who your village will be say also if you are being chased outside, you run there be safe. Then if that village as they are laying siege now, if to sponsor our BDF to confront these aggressors and they succeed, you think that they will you will be free, you'll be comfortable in Lagos, Abuja. I am sorry for you if you are thinking this way. It is better you read that your property in Lagos, where Bambo fight with every alacrity, with all everything you have, fight like wounded lion by emptying your account to make sure that the BDF get what they need to preserve that your village is 1 million times better than you keeping anything in Lagos, Abuja. It's better you say that thing you have in Abuja or Lagos to fight to protect your village, to protect your ancestral land. Unless anybody that see that's what's telling people see all this whatever they call a big one of them. Forget those people. Those guys where they see they be full and new. Make I choke you. Yes. Who be the guy best friend? Abakiare. Forget about those things. No smoke without fire. There are those who are our own blood that are among them. Yes. But those people, if they are sensible, may them nicodemously support what we're doing. I don't know how to reach them again more than this. But if you are close to them, those of them who are blooded sons on the top of the soil, let them not look at those guys because if they use them, they checkmate them. If they don't know. Those Fulani among them, they use them, they checkmate them. Yes, it is a Igbo like you fellow Igbo brothers, I think. And what do they think? As they hear my voice now, I want you to connect the dot. Some things where you see where go make witness talk make sense to you. Some things where they may have behaved in your presence on one way or the other. They connect to those things. Do more. In fact, some of them will be say they be in this yala. If you let them some of those guys will get a move on him or an ezo emu do hezo. Makina ebe hubu. So some day ebe emu do abun debo na ne ha bun di Biafra. Ewe opposite na ha bu Biafra ebe hubu. Mande ndebu Fulani na ha Fulani bu ndi ala akwa akwụba. Ebe hubu. Bagode mma ga fu emu do ha ga ekwe ka efu ya because na ebe hubu. Hey, there are many things you need to be there. Some of those guys will say you there they move. Some of you, your parents say some for all the things we say. Sometimes no women now, men who some area we go big, go see some men go there free. Because at least you never see their hood for once. They hide them. You know what they hide with that because they bear hood. Yeah, because we guys guess on where we go stay, we there together, we go there free by ourselves. But their own they hide everything because never have Ubu. So make it the reason now. So I want you to understand that the person you are thinking that is part of you, your brother, not be your brother. They use them, as they say so now, they use them, they monitor you. They use them, they monitor you, they monitor your movement because they know you and they know themselves. They know say you be true son of the soil. Okay? And after much, they will use that one to lure you where they go. Go one for Igbo, go one for Biafra, the true son of the land. When they go come after you, now they go use that to trap you because this is my best friend. When I say quick it and now, it sound foolishness to your ear. Hey, they know themselves. All of them know themselves. They use People's Club of Nigeria as their platform, the platform where they meet themselves. Okay, they know themselves. So I want you to be connecting the dot now. Yes, you that you are the true son of the soil, but you are mingling with them. When they go come after you, they go use them to lure you, and they make sure that, in fact, before the thing will happen, they make sure that they feel do business with you or borrow you big money, borrow you huge amount of money. You go give them as if they are as usual now. By then, if you so and as I talk at night, it's not a joke. So Biafrans, anywhere you are, know that we are tired of talking. If you see me that I'm tired of talking, sometimes my saliva don't finish. Okay, we don't tell you what we go tell you. Raise the anyagi, really go as a gun. We anyagi no. Onga was as a bag of say we anyagi no. So we anyagi no. What will be happening in Lagos very soon? Because 2 days now they give you 2 days. Ekpa gonna somewhere now in those few days, and I know the pity for anybody, and I know the show pity for anybody. Now this time after they cry now, our own cry now they cry now. Because remember the first month I sing a song here. Yes, convert here to Gemma, convert here to Gemma, convert here to Gemma. Yes, if you has converted the Gemma, put it in what we're doing now. At least let me tell you something. Make I tell you one secret. Because people they say that it is a debt. I not put debt in her jaw. One body in her jaw. Is not bad thing. Debt is not bad thing. Mando. That's why you see Maun is a celebration of death. Okay, the beauty of death. This one is Mando, celebration of life, beauty of life. Death, the bad death is death when you now that you have external inversion, you sit back, they rape your wife, rape your daughter, kill your son and still kill you in your presence and you do nothing. That is the worst death. In fact, the best death is Nihu Ogu na Ogbo Ogu. If you go in this year, we check you. In this year, we check you. And you will have promotion. I'm telling you the truth. When you come back again, you will not suffer. You will enjoy what you have suffered, because that aleze, you fight to preserve it. It may sound joke like you, I'm telling you the facts. Okay? Some people will come back, they will face suffering. You see all these people that are desecrating our land today, doing anything, they don't care. They don't care. Desecrating our land. As long as they are true son of the soil, anytime they die, they will reconnect again to come to suffer. You must come. You must come to suffer that thing what you do. You see some people, they will be suffering. Some people, everything will be easy for you. It's because they have worked for it. Yes. So now, you have to work to preserve that ancestral land. You will still come back to enjoy it. Whether you agree or not, whether you don't agree will not stop. It has been there not to happen. Okay? So that is how it be. So to preserve that ancestral land, use your money, use that money to do it. Is an investment. Is the best achievement. Well, spiritually and physically, you will be promoted. You will be loved. That is why instead you sabotage your enemy, sabotage your people, sabotage your people to work for your enemy. It's better you work for your people, and even if you die, you have the reward will be top notch. So bring that money so that our different forces will confront this aggressor. The aggression is too much, my people. Imagine somebody from Futajelon cross boundary, come to our land. Don't you know? If we have what it takes to crush them overnight, crush all of them, I'm telling you, nobody will have the God to come and blame us. I'm telling you the truth. This aggression is too. They know that they have crossed. They know that they have trespassed so much. The aggression is very, very provocative. We need to deal with them in any way we can, decisively. If you cannot do it, without that Gemma, let BDF have what they need to do so. You must participate in this war. You are a soldier. You are soldiering with your money. You are a warrior. You are warring. You are a, in fact, defender of our land. You are doing the defense with your money. Okay? As long as you are not in hospital, you are not in prison, you are not disabled. Even let me shock you. There was a time when I stay in bed for 4 years, I there for that bed. The moment people they give me, I use and they donate. Yes, because people they hear my voice, they told nobody knows at the bed because my voice got loud. Even so, my people say they come in, they don't believe say at they sick bed because my voice go there very heady. The way they talk, so they laugh because I don't make them. I know I don't make them have begin to think, you know. Because I know my siblings. You guys, what you tell them, they're gonna think about it. So I don't want them to. Only my brother know. Only my middle brother. When I say yes, I don't want other ones to know because I know the people I have. We are too emotional when it comes to our siblings because how we are raised. And I want to also advise our parents. So now, because we're sleeping together, both female and male siblings, all of us will sleep together and we'll have that bond. Okay? Yes, sleep together. We sleep together, all of us, from childhood. So that is why the bond is there. And our faith is very, very nice. Our mother they did a good job there. So we cannot see any of us suffering and keep quiet. No. So, and it's something that is a worthy of emulation. So my people, please, let us do what is right at the right time. Delay is dangerous. Not when you delay something that's supposed to be done with maybe 50,000 AJ. A time coming will cost 500,000 AJ. And then because you are delaying, I can cost like that. So let us do something fast. Okay? That money where you keep. If you delay much, now you go use your hand to go liberate that your village. Yes. Some people say, I love the way BDF go do some people made them experience the attack small. Because can't tell me that in Amufu now, that no youth in Amufu that is in abroad. I don't understand. You can't tell me that no youth in Amufu that is in abroad. At least come here, speak with us. Oh, I'm from Amufu. I love what you are doing. You know, I beg, not gonna help us. At least, 4 years also only one person. At least that place of one person. Let me just give an example now. If it's a village and food now, he's from Musoko that is active. Do you think if attack is happening there now that maybe we say because he's not only his representation alone will motivate people to do something at least. You can't say because of only we buy, but none of you coming. You want to tell me nobody's in Amufu that is in abroad? What kind of nonsense is that? Huh? Can I buy one years old? When could they take ourselves through to? Because if I never if I'm more, they can see weku. Mana onye bụ mmụọ na-eji ọnụ egwu. Ma ndị na-ekwere ihe mmụọ ndị ahụ na-ekwere ọnụ ha onwe ha achị. Patago. Onye bụ si ya na-ekwuli ya bụ si ya. Master Nana Conway God said, a prophet, but he's a true prophet. He never use the mouth to talk him. Now the what now you know we can tell. When I after saying he's a chaff. No seer will come to social media, they talk. Put me everywhere. I want to see a guy over those on social media, they book. How for you? See and care, see again. See, I know they talk too much. Anytime when you see them talk, you know, say, and they talk anyhow. Just like when they have not destroyed our ancestors too. When you go to palace of Igbe, when you sit on that seat, they don't voice and they don't speak anyhow because their words are powerful. Yes. Where you go, if you sit down there near them, where when they still have the backing of the ancestors with their own staff, they don't talk anyhow, and they don't speak ill of anyhow, because they know they say their words are powerful. If they say make you blind, you blind. So they don't talk anyhow. So my people, please let us do what is right. And talking. That is also people say, you want to make APM come and talk. I love the way this man is handling this. I'm telling you the truth. I love it, because you can't this everything cannot be said. When you call everything, if you talk and you give the enemy, you want to take the enemy take them by a sudden, you know. Yeah. Just admire them, take them by sudden. Let it be a surprise to them, not giving them you know, sometimes anybody with his own, but the style he's using, I love it. Those of you want him to come and begin to tell you, we are going to come and do this, we're going to try to, you can find something you will use. Also meagha ọnụ ndị oshi, ndị ama, ndị atọrọ ihu arụ n'azụ, ndị osi imi, ndị ọjọọ, ndị imi ga-esubisi unu gara Finland ega isu imi. Mbọsị ọzọ unu gara Finland, ọ bụrụ gbara ụgbọelu unu ga-crash. Ihe ọbụla ụbara wee ge, mbọsị ọzọ ụkwụ unu ga-atụ ebe ahụ, unu ga-afụ ihe ga-eme unu, because unu bụ ndị oshu. Therefore, I'm going to vessel. That's why I say I know no mercy for these people, because they want to kill me. They want to kill me. They want to wipe me out and my family. So anything when I take defend myself, I go use them. I'm going to know verse. So please, make we do what we're supposed to do. Please, I have to go and do some tidying. I'll come back. 30 is too much. Thank you so much. I greet everyone.
Yeah, Mazi Onyeka, are you still there? Mazi Onyeka. Please, can anyone still hear Mazi Onyeka, please? Because I can't hear him anymore. Okay. Please, can anyone hear me? Am I coming out? Please give me a reaction. Give me a thumbs up or something.
You're coming out.
All right. Thank you very much. Mr. Snow, are you there? Mr. Snow. It's like Mr. Snow is not there. Monday Joseph, are you there? Do you still want to make a submission? I should just put the voice of our supreme leader while we take some rest and come back later. All right, let me go ahead and put the broadcast of this.
Those states, Fulani Janjaweed, those they claim are foreigners. These people they told us are foreigners. They come from Mali, from Senegal, from Gambia, from heaven knows where, from Niger, from Chad, from Northern Cameroons. But they are in Nigeria, killing people. After killing us, they will not turn around and tell us to absorb them into our communities. That is why anybody, any Igwe, any PG, any greedy, avaricious fool, stupid enough to give any of our land to Fulani Janjaweed, you are finished. That was a man in Enugu that tried some nonsense. Go and ask him where he is today. We take no prisoners. You see, the land of Biafra must be defended at all costs. At all costs. It is the land of God, given to his children for their eternal habitation. We may have failed in the past to recognize this very fact, but now that this generation has come, there is nothing anybody can do to stop us from restoring the kingdom of God upon the face of this very earth in the land of Biafra, without apologies to anybody. I understand that the Sarikin Fulani of Lagos went to see the US ambassador to Nigeria in Lagos a few days ago. And according to the message, or should I say information coming out of the US mission, they said is to foster cohabitation and unity, that diversity is strength. And I want to lay that particular nonsensical narrative to bed tonight before I continue any further. Anybody telling you about strength and diversity, that person is a liar and a deceiver. And the US ambassador is a liar and a deceiver. One thing they don't teach we Africans is this. No country exists on a foundation of multiculturalism. There is nowhere in the world. Listen to me very carefully. All this nonsense, even the crap that Coca was coming up with, telling you about diversity is our strength and all that rubbish. Allow me to repeat, there is no country on this earth that survives on a foundation or a bedrock of multiculturalism. It doesn't exist. That is why multiculturalism in Africa is dead on arrival. It can never work. Because we are tribal beasts by nature. We are tribal by nature. That is why we travel from wherever we are during New Year's, during Christmas, during Easter, during New Year Festival to go back home where we come from. Because that is where we identify with. Now let me ask the US ambassador a very simple question. Is United States of America a multicultural society? US that was created and built by Western Europeans. US was created, should I say, created by God, of course, built by Western Europeans, mostly English people that was fed up with the way of life of the English monarchy. They went to America on many roads. I want to ask the US ambassador, I want to teach Africans who don't know this evening. There is no country that functions on this multi-ethnic rubbish. Nowhere in the world, not even the USA, that was created by people who are not indigenous to America. The owners of the soil of America are Native American Indians. That is a fact of life. God gave America to Western Europe to develop and gave them a special grace to be the beacon and the light and the conscience of the world. Because God knew that if He had left all these wonderful people in Europe, they would become contaminated. He removed them from Europe, sent them to America, built a wonderful nation as a shining light. and a beacon for the whole world to look up to. Even that America that was built from scratch by people who are not indigenous to the land is not multicultural. Why am I saying this? America was founded on the principles of Judeo-Christian, Greco-Roman, democratic value systems. I repeat, America is not multicultural. They accommodate other races and other nations. Yes, they can accommodate you. But where you're coming into, the bedrock, the foundation of America is based on Judeo-Christian principles, Greco-Roman political ideology, which is republicanism. America is not multicultural. America is Western Europe. The value systems of Western Europe, Judeo-Christian, Greco-Roman, republican governance. Had America been a multicultural society, they would have space for Sharia. I'm now addressing the US ambassador to try to tell them to stop deceiving people. We are educated, we went to school for a reason. We're enlightened and we have our brain intact. There is no country on this earth that runs on this wishy-washy multiculturalism. It doesn't happen. What you have are established order and value systems upon which various cultures can now coexist. If you go to America, you coexist under the provisions of the United States Constitution. And the US Constitution is a Christian constitution, not Islam. America is not multicultural, but under that bedrock of liberty and egalitarianism, you allow other cultures to come in. But first of all, they must swear allegiance to the, or take an oath to uphold the Constitution of the USA. That is something that the US ambassador never told the judge that went to visit her. The same way that Nigeria cannot function as a viable entity. Shinka knows what I'm talking about. I'm even sure somebody who